What's going on, Show Nation? It's a movie with Movie Gaming TV, and in today's video, it's going to be all about the attributes, because we got the new Willie Mays. We've got some of the show's finest cards that have been leaking out over on Twitter, so we're going to talk about them. We're going to react to them. You're going to get my thoughts on them. The first thing I want to say, and I don't have him quite yet. I've been working towards it. I'm at 193 stars. I could obviously do the collection to finish, to get a bunch of stars there, another 75. Worked on some of these missions in events, in a little general event today, trying to knock those out, try to get these wins, try to get these ranked seasons wins. I'm going to have a long ranked seasons grind this time around. As well, because I'm going to be starting at like 550. I'm going to be starting at 400 because I didn't play in the last ranked season. I didn't really play in the one before that, so I'm going to have a long road ahead of me towards getting back to the top. But I've been thinking about doing some videos called like Daily Diamond Dynasty, where maybe I just play a game a day and upload that. So let me know if you'd be interested in that. But what I want to say about it is, if we go over to the community market and we look at the cards over here, let's just go ahead and make this a little bit faster and go over to center field. I honestly think this is the best card in the game. When I was using him in Showdown, he's just ridiculous. The 124, 125 is ridiculous. His swing, honestly, I think his timing window on his swing is bigger than anybody else's. I really believe that. I just think it's just different. He's different. Last year, when they totaled up all the home runs in MLB The Show 19, Griffey had the most home runs across his cards. And I just think this card is ridiculous. Even the home run derby one's pretty ridiculous, but this one, I honestly think he's probably better than Mike Trout, is the best hitter in the game. This card goes for a ton. If you sell him, I would not sell him unless you really, really need the stubs. And you might be thinking you need some stubs for the show's finest, stage 4. Those cards, as you'll see in a second, aren't as boosted as you might think. Now, that's kind of like on par with how it usually is. I mean, there's a video on the channel, just type in Movie Gaming TV, like shows finest history, where we looked at all the finest cards throughout all the games, maybe like a month or two ago. So there's usually about, well, at first there weren't a ton of them, and then it progressed to where every team has one. But there's usually a couple that are really, really stacked. Last year, Cody Bellinger's finest card was probably, it's one of the best cards ever, let alone the best finest card ever. I mean, I think back to Francisco Lindor's finest card was amazing. I think it's like MLB The Show 18, I want to say. So the cards necessarily aren't like, every single finest card isn't amazing. They're more reflective of how they actually are, and then they get a little bit of a boost towards that. But not every team is going to have like a super amazing one. It's probably going to be a couple here and there that are going to be really nice. That's probably how that'll work out with the finest cards. But you might have a lot saved up. I know I have a ton of stubs right now. I have a ton of saved up. Like, I haven't sold a gold or a silver or anything like that in, I don't know, a long time. And we're talking lots and lots of free packs. This game is so good for no money spent. It's incredible. But here's the new Willie Mays. So he's 125 contact versus right, 118, 111, 118, 98 fielding, 95 arm, 94 speed. Obviously, can't prestige this card because of the World Series reward. But man, it's stacked. The outfield is now unbelievably stacked. The 118 would be something you could platoon with Griffey, but like I said, I think Griffey might be the best card in the game. The question becomes, do you ever take out Mickey Mantle? Which is, I don't know how you take out prestige Mickey Mantle. He's one of the best cards of all time also. But the outfield's absolutely stacked now. It's just absolutely stacked. The cards you're going to want to run in your outfield, I mean, especially when you think about like Rosarita being in the game too. But the cards you're going to want to run in the outfield are like Mantle, Trout, and I would say Griffey. But you can also obviously run Willie Mays. I don't even know where you put Willie Mays. Maybe you platoon him with Griffey. He's got to be on your team though. He's amazing. I wouldn't sell him. I don't even know. There's so many options in this game. There's literally so many options. There's multiple options here at second, short, and third base. There's multiple options at first. I like Frank Thomas quite a bit. I think the one option that we have at catcher is Jimmy Fox. I just think that's truly the only true option because I'm betting Jimmy Fox on my lineup fourth. That's how good he is. I'm batting Frank Thomas really high too because Frank Thomas's timing window on his swing is huge. it's huge. This is one of the best cards in the game, low key. He's great. I guess I'm gonna put it. I'll probably put Mays on my bench for Gary Sheffield. I don't even know. But I do want to keep Mays at this point in time. So he's super stacked. If for whatever reason you can't get Trout or you can't get Mantle. Maybe pony up the subs for Mays. They're currently going for someone wants to buy him for $1 million. I don't know how it's going to be difficult for it to stay up there at $1 million with how many people make the World Series. These seasons have been a little bit longer too. So I mean, there's going to be plenty of time for people to get this card. But man, he's stacked. They didn't really nerf him too much at all. And I personally really like his swing just because I used it so much last year. I literally used it so much last year. It's going to be like Hornsby all over again, where I swung with the swing so many times. I'm so used to the swing that it's going to be really good. But he's a beast. I really don't even know. I don't know. The outfield is stacked. There are so many cards in this game. It's absolutely ridiculous. Let's take a look at some of the new ones, though. Let's take a look at some of the show's finest ones that we have that have come into the game. So we're going to head over to the web browser. If you don't follow me on Twitter, go ahead and follow me on Twitter because when these come out, let's even check to see if they got one right now. But when these come out, I'll be tweeting them out. So I'll be tweeting all of them out as they come out. But I've been pretty much following their page like a hawk to tweet them out. First, we got Luis Gurriel Jr. Let's see if I can make that a little bit bigger. Give me like 1 second here. Hopefully that looks a little bit bigger. Let me check it in OBS. Yeah, it looks stuck. That looks like something you can actually see on your screen. 123, 102, 99, 93, 88 vision, 85 fielding, 96 arm accuracy. Not too crazy about this one, you know. This is one that's okay, but it's not amazing. I don't really find his swing to be like whatever amazing. Can kind of play all over the field, but it's a lot of fan service. That's going to be in these cards. Is he? You know, it's getting tough. It's getting tough to pass. We already don't even have enough spots for Mays and Mantle and Trout and Griffey. So where does Gurriel fit into it? You know what I'm saying? So he doesn't really fit into it. Here's Candelario. You know, 99, 125, 87, 105, 84 vision. You know, 82 fielding. You know, 53 speed. Again, I feel like if you're a Detroit fan, you know, you're gonna want to go after him. But as far as the show's finest, you know, finishing out all the way, we're gonna have to see what kind of packs they put into it, because that might be where it's more something you want to go after. You know, if they've got good packs along the way, you know, beach ball packs, stuff that have like big high end stuff along the way. That might be more of what Stage 4 is going to be about than the actual cards. I'm not too hyped on that card. Angels Folk Hero, David Fletcher, 116, 125, 65, 65, 118. I mean, this is like, wouldn't you think this is a pretty like boosted version of David Fletcher? It's not like he's going to have 125 power. You know what I mean? He's not going to have 125 power. He's going to have 65 power and be a contact hitter extreme. But where are you going to put him? At this point, you should have better cards than this to go after. But I don't know. I guess the other thing you could do is you could finish out these show's finest and just sell all these cards. Just see what the profit margin is. Oh yeah, these are my new jerseys, by the way. Yeah, we're looking fresh out there in the Gucci pinks. The Gucci pinks is killing it. leg kick Kyle Lewis, 108, 87, 104, 122. I like the leg kick. That's. I was hoping people understand. I actually do like his big leg kick quite a bit. I like his swing. 87, 122, 90. It's just he's not gonna fit in my team, but a lot of these teams, if you like to do team builds, like if you like to do like an all-time team build, these cards are obviously gonna be super helpful. I think Kyle Lewis is like one of the best Mariners cards that they have. So here's Fredward Freeman, 125, 117. A lot of people are upset about the 86, 81. He just did not hit very well against lefties. I even saw in some of the responses that some people that they were actually doing him a favor by giving him 86, 81. I think maybe he hit like 240 versus lefties. So I guess you could say that it's low, but I guess maybe they gave him more than he should have had. So you're kind of getting an idea of what these show's finest cards are going to be like. A lot of people are really happy with this Nelson Cruz. 92, 125, 118, 125. So he's our first one that we've seen with 125 on at least contact and power on both sides. Probably one of the better hitting ones. We're looking for obviously more cards that have the good hitting, have the good fielding, have the good speed, or cards that have like a glitchy swing that get a card, that type of deal. I think the Royals one is going to be Salvador Perez. Just kind of looking at all their stats, I think that's the one they probably will roll with. He'll probably have decent power, and he'll probably have okay everything else. But it's so, and this is the last one that we have so far. We can do a quick refresh to see if they even like put out one as I'm recording this video right now. But most of it's just I don't know how many more they're gonna put out tonight. They're gonna be dripping these out throughout the week. So they don't have one at this point in time. They're gonna be dripping them out throughout the week, and like I said, follow me on Twitter. And they'll all be out on Friday. So they're going to do a stream on Friday, and they'll have them all out on Friday. But that's kind of the gist of how they've been so far. It's just getting really, really super difficult to crack a super top lineup. Because you're dealing with, like, the best players of all time and then the best players in the game. Obviously Trout didn't get a finest card. David Fletcher did. Tatis is not going to get a finest card for the Padres, I wouldn't think. Probably be like Machado or something like that. Maybe because he's already got basically what more could you really do to this card than has already been done. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be difficult for these cards to crack the type lineup. Maybe one or two do, but I don't know. And then you think about somebody like a Rosarina, he's already got his card. Seagert's already got his card. Maybe Betts gets one, but then Betts, I can't remember if it's versus righties or versus lefties. He just hit really, really bad against him this year. Like if you look at his, let's see if we can find him. Like if when you look at his live series card, let's see, Dodgers. I went the wrong direction on this. But look, it's versus lefties. Look how low his contact and power is versus lefties. What are they gonna do in that regard for him? You know what I mean? And that kind of makes it to the point where I don't know. You're looking for somebody like that Bellinger card that used to have 125, I think, power versus lefties and like 118 power versus righties, like the complete card. Let me know down in the comment section who you think is going to get the finest cards. I guess we're not voting on them this year. They've already all been discovered. I just wanted to make this quick video to say what's up to y'all, and thanks for subscribing to the channel. Thanks for watching the videos. Thanks for hitting that old like button to get the video around. I appreciate y'all. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I will talk to you in the next video.